There are two kinds of people who are super successful in the world. Number one, purpose-driven people. And then number two, ego-driven people. I don't have any judgments around ego-driven people. Here are the purpose-driven people. People like Steve Jobs, who wanted to change the world with technology. Elon Musk, who wants to introduce clean energy. People like Bill Gates, who want to put a computer in every home. Purpose-driven people want to make an impact. And there are people who are ego-driven. People like Mohammad Ali. He would claim he's the greatest boxer on the planet. People like Donald Trump. He would claim he's the greatest president ever. These people are driven primarily by ego, trying to prove how awesome they are. It is also not either or. You could be an ego-driven person, but also have a sense of purpose. You could be a purposeful person, but also have an ego. But it's about choosing what comes first. Are you primarily a purpose-driven person with a little bit of ego, or are you primarily an ego-driven person with a sense of purpose? There are advantages to both and disadvantages to both. If you're only being purpose-driven, you're probably doing something you love doing. Maybe you're a painter, you're painting, but no one actually looks at it if you don't have any kind of ego. Because ego is all about trying to prove yourself, showing people your self-worth. Purpose-driven people are more likely to be fulfilled because they're doing something that is in line with who they are. But at the same time, they also run a risk of not being able to support themselves because they don't have the ego to prove to others why they have to hire them, or why they have to invest in them, why they have to buy their products, why they are important in this world. Ego-driven people are primarily driven by proving their self-worth. That makes them very good at marketing themselves because they know exactly what to say and how to sell something, how to sell an idea, even though it's probably a crappy idea. Ego-driven people are fierce competitors. They are very driven. They're going to attack anyone that comes in their way. They want to win at all costs, sometimes at the expense of others. As you can see, there are advantages of it. You can be very successful by being ego-driven. So considering that there are both advantages of being a purpose-driven and ego-driven, who is the person you would like to be? Are you going to be primarily purpose-driven with a little bit of ego, or are you going to be primarily an ego-driven person with a little bit of sense of purpose? Type it in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts.